Yo, hello everyone, and welcome back again to a brand new video. Do you want to buy a domain on name.com? This tutorial will guide you throughout the process of searching for, purchasing and setting up a domain on name.com. Follow along for detailed instructions and let's get started. Before we start with this video, make sure to watch it from now till the end so you can have the full experience. So guys, first thing first, you have to go ahead and open name.com. Then you have to go right here. As you can see in the first page, you will find in the top of the page a place where you can search for domain names. So literally all you need to do is to write a domain name that you think you want it to be for or represent your brand or your company, or basically as a guide through your website. For example, for me, I'm gonna use Team Esports Cup, and then I'm gonna search. So here you will have dozens and hundreds of websites that are pretty much similar to that. It can have the same word that you have in here, or basically it could be as close as it can be. What else you will find is extensions, which are basically, for example, .com, .net, .org, .ai, and much more, and dozens of deal. The first one that will come always in the top is .com. Basically, the .com domain is for $17, but since there is an offer, you can get it for $12 the first year, and the second year, and you will get it for $17. There's also some plans where you can get two different domains for a specific amount, which is $13. So you can get .com and .net, and you can save 65% by purchasing these domains together. There's also the pack where you can buy 4 different domains and you can still get it for $30. There's variations in the prices when it comes to the extensions themselves, since they go with the most viral ones and the most used ones, and basically the ones that are not used a lot, they are the much cheaper. For example, here AI is basically the trend nowadays. So when you go to the price, normally, for example, here you will find it's $12 for .com. Or basically, for example, here's $17 for .net, but when you go for the AI one, it is $90. So the actual trend affects so much the pricing of the extension itself. And even this, you have to go with renewal in 2 years. So you have to go with a plan that goes for 2 years. So there is a lot of things that's going on here, and it can give you a lot of, for example, here you will get a couple of add-ons. When you go for example with .net, you will get it for a discount. Also, you will have a couple of add-ons. For example, you will have $1 with Google Workspace, $1 with Google Workspace, here free with Titan Email, etc, etc, etc. And there's of course the premium site that are similar to your domain, but they have better keywords. For example, teamcup.com, cup team, these are very high in value. For example, this one is 4K and this one is 11K. So these are the main things that you have to notice. Now, if you want to buy this domain, I'm going to simply click on add to carts, and here I will click on the type of year that I want to get. For example, you could go for 1 year, for 2 years, or for 3 years. Let's go with 1 year and continue to carts. After that, you will have a great domain name just at the beginning. You will have here a couple of options that you want to go for in case you want to get a Google Workspace or Wix, etc, etc. So you can get them. You could go with web hosting in case you would like a web hosting, or cloud hosting, WordPress hosting, and SSL security. What I highly recommend you guys to do is to get an SSL security, since it is very important. It will give you an HTTPS directory, which means that your website will be very safe, secure, and trusted by antiviruses and the actual browsers. When it go, for example, when I open a website that doesn't have HTTPS, the virus or antivirus can not allow me to actually access that website. So once you get the SSL, your website will be identified as a safe place. Now, as you can see, these are what you're gonna get. This is the price. teamcap.com. This is the price, $11. This is advanced security and privacy. I'm gonna delete it. And here, as you can see, you can add this in case you would like for the future, but for me, I don't really want it. Additional offering, I don't want any of these, so I'm just gonna not add them. And basically now all we need to do is to actually check this. So as you can see, there is subtotal of 16, but with saving there is like $5, so we have saved $29, 29%, and the fees, it's about 0.18, which comes to total to $12.17. So now all I need to do is the next step, which is to log in into my account. You simply have to create an account. It's very simple, guys. You simply have to put here an email, a username here, for example, and here create a password. So let me just create a quick password like that, and I agree. And simply like that, we have logged into our account. And now we have to fulfill all the informations, like the contact detail. We have to put here first name, last name, number, email, address, city, state, zip code, and country. And then click on agree, and then we go to the next step, which is basically the payments. We are going to actually choose the payment method that you would like to pay with. There are several payment methods, but the main ones that's going to be available for you are credit card and PayPal. The other payment methods are going to be shown to you depending on your country. So for example, if you were in US, you might have more than 4 or 5 payment methods. If you were, for example, in Europe, you might have 3 or 4, and so go on. And that is pretty much it. After you do that, you simply have to click on buy now, proceed in the checkout, and then you will get your website within a few seconds. The next step is to go to your email and check your inbox. You will receive a link within an inbox message. That's basically your way to activate your website or your domain. Make sure to click on it, and once you did, your domain will be activated, and you can now start working on it by changing its records, changing DNS, and managing it so you can connect it with a real web application. Just like that, you have now a website and a domain name with name.com. And this is like a small article by name.com support team that explains everything in few steps. So you can register a domain on name.com, go to this website, which is name.com, type in a name you are interested in, and click search. Click the name you want to add in your cart, then click the shopping cart icon in the upper right, follow the instructions to complete the order, and if you have not created an account, it will prompt you to do so during the checkout process. And basically, when you do that, you simply have to choose your payment method, and that's pretty much it. Now, while you have to register a domain, the first step in building your website is registering a domain name. Your domain is what you type into your web browser's navigation bar to take your site to take you to your site. For example, our domain is www.name.com. People sometimes refer to the domain name as the URL or website. And this is pretty much it, guys, as informations. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you do have any problem or video that you want us to talk about, make sure to leave the comment down below. Thank you guys a lot for watching, and see you guys in the next tutorial.